Well, today could be a pivotal day in the prosecutions of those arrested after the January 6th attack. The trial of accused ringleaders from the far-right group, the Proud Boys, is heading to a jury. One defense lawyer said blame for the attack lies with the former president, Donald Trump. So CBS News congressional correspondent Scott MacFarlane is outside the federal courthouse in Washington. Scott, good morning. So, yes, this was very interesting listening to the defense arguments because a lot of it was, hey, you're focusing on the wrong guys here. You should be focusing on the guy who sort of did the speech and essentially gave the marching orders, according to the defense attorneys. What can we expect in court today?
The jury finally gets to deliberate, Anne-Marie. They have been through the ringer. They have sat through 4 months of testimony and arguments. Imagine having jury duty that spans 4 months. They'll begin deliberations here today. It's unclear how long it'll take. We've seen juries in some January 6 cases take less than 2 hours to come to a verdict, including the free courthouse lunch. We've seen jurors in some of the higher level cases take the larger part of a week. So we'll see how long this one goes. But to be clear, this is the highest level, largest and longest trial far and away that's happened to date in the U.S. Capitol prosecutions, in part because of the length, but also because of the significance of the charges, Anne-Marie. This group of 5 Proud Boys is charged with seditious conspiracy, plotting to block the peaceful transfer of power in America. Anne-Marie, a conviction would be a huge victory for the federal prosecutors.
So, Scott, you know, one of the individuals on trial was not even in D.C. at the time. We heard defense attorneys place the blame on former President Trump. Is this a legal tactic that you've seen with some of these cases? Or is it just a tactic, or is it signaling a little bit of a rift between these groups and the former president?
We've seen different versions of this from some defense attorneys and some of the 1,000 people charged so far in the Capitol insurrection. Often defense attorneys will make that case at sentencing when it's time to seek leniency, saying this man, this woman just did as he or she thought they were directed to do by the former president. Not sure that goes very far with the federal judges, but in this case, the defense attorney for Enrique Tarrio, a Proud Boys leader, made this case right to the jury, saying it was Donald Trump's words, his motivation, his anger that created January 6th and that caused January 6th. We'll see what impact that has with jurors. Some defendants have tried this, but few defendants have walked away with anything but a full conviction by juries here in the District of Columbia.
So you point out that, you know, these particular charges, seditious conspiracy, these are major charges. Conspiracy, it's an interesting word. What is it that the jury has to ponder? What is it that they have to conclude in order to find these individuals guilty?
Yeah, not all of the 1,000 defendants have been charged with conspiracy. What the prosecutors have done here is selected a group that they believe were responsible for plotting and planning ahead of January 6th. What they tried to argue in this trial and had to convince the jury of was that this was not some organic, caught up in the moment type of thing, that this was a group that came here with a game plan, with a plot to attack and stop the Congress from acting. That's one of the reasons this trial took so long. There was such an elaborate argument to that effect, and some of the defendants took the stand in their own defense and faced questions about this. Didn't you know January 6th was a big date? Didn't you know when you went past the police lines you were obstructing a congressional proceeding? That's what the jury's being handed today, and it remains to be seen how much time they spend behind closed doors before emerging with an answer.
Yeah, I hear there's a lot of evidence to sift through. Scott, thank you very much.